Hey guys, back again with another F1 2021 setup video. This time we're at Suzuka in Japan. This is one of my favourite tracks on the calendar, and one which I don't actually get to race at that often, basically due to how late it is in the F1 calendar. It's an extremely flowing circuit where every corner leads into another. You really don't have much time to breathe in between each turn here, so if you mess up on one, you'll be suffering for about 3 or 4 corners after that. Due to this, having a car which is super stable and balanced, allowing you to be consistent around every corner, is absolutely crucial. You'll also want a car which has a very good rear end. The corners around Suzuka are predominantly taken at medium to high speed, so having a car which is slightly loose at the rear will just give you all sorts of problems, especially when you're aiming for consistent lap times. But let's jump into the car setup and have a look, see what we've got. I've gone for an aero setup of 7 at the front and 9 at the rear. Just as I mentioned, this is designed to give us good rear stability. You won't be so front downforce reliant around Suzuka, so we can reduce our front wing aero a little bit, which will help with drag, and it will help us prioritise our rear wing. On the transmission, because Suzuka is a very flowing circuit with medium to high speed corners, we can run slightly higher on diff at 80%. This will allow the car to carry speed through the corner, helping increase our minimum speed. Then go with an off diff of 58%, which will just help with rotation into the slower corners. For the suspension geometry, I've run a close to maximum front camber of -2.6, which will help a lot as we'll always be leaning on our tyres. Then go with a lower rear camber of -1.8, higher front toe of 0.09, and low rear toe of 0.2. Running slightly higher front toe than we normally would for a car setup will just help a little bit with responsiveness as you're flicking the car left and right. For the suspension, as per usual, I've gone with a very soft suspension setup. I've gone for 1 at the front and 3 at the rear. This will help primarily with the middle sector, where you'll be jumping over curbs left and right, and it will help keep the car balanced and stable. Then go with a medium to balanced front anti-roll bar of 5, and again a soft rear anti-roll bar of 2. Running stiffer front anti-roll bars and softer rears again just helps with stability and balance, and helps keep the car from being too twitchy. Then go with a ride height of 3 and 7, which is just about right for Suzuka. Moving on to the brakes, go with 97% brake pressure for good stopping power and 56% brake bias. You can run slightly more rearward brake bias around Suzuka, as there aren't too many heavy braking zones. You'll always just be dabbing the brake pedal, so keeping your brake bias fairly balanced is a good way to go. Then for the tyre pressures, I've run reasonably high tyre pressures across the board here, with 24.2 on both front and 22.7 on both rears. This is designed to give us a close to maximum amount of responsiveness as we're flicking the car left and right, although I have kept them away from maximum just to give us a little bit of a boost on tyre life during the race. And that'll do it for our Japanese F1 2021 car setup. Balance and stability is everything around Suzuka, and that's what I've gone for with this setup. You can adjust the aero a little bit to your liking, but 7 and 9 gave a really good balance through the corners while not being too draggy along the straights, meaning we could easily keep up and challenge for overtakes on the AI. If you guys enjoy this setup and find it helps you out on track, drop this video a like, and then why not leave me a comment below and let me know how you get on and if there's anything you change. If you do like to start a video, subscribe to our channel as it will really help us out, and why not hit that alert bell to be notified every time an F1 2021 setup video drops. See you on track, guys.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.